Monique, of course, a busy day for law enforcement officials. They seem to be making more arrests with regards to cigarettes.
Yes, Shahan, especially for those officials stationed here at the R300 roadblock just after the Stellenbosch arterial. In fact, as we were getting ready for this crossing, it looks as if yet another detainment or arrest will be made. If you can see here, police have stopped a vehicle and they have found all sorts of goods in the vehicle, from chips and sweets, etc. But what is more interesting is they found these boxes filled with cigarettes and also what looks, yes, it's Hubbly flavor, Oka pipe flavor. And they have obviously removed it from the vehicle. And the two gentlemen who were in the vehicle, they are standing just off camera. We are obviously going to try our best not to identify them. While my colleague is doing that, while we are standing here, here are officers also standing to the right of me. The officers have done their duty in obviously searching the vehicle. The vehicle was taken off of the road, as many of the other vehicles have been throughout these operations for not adhering to certain lockdown regulations. The vehicles that we've seen being pulled over is for either not driving with a permit, for other traffic violations. And upon inspection of this vehicle, it was then that officers made this discovery, and it's likely that they are just processing what to do now with the gentleman and what to do with these confiscated goods.
Yeah, of course, there's just simply no excuse to sell cigarettes during this lockdown period. Government's made that very clear. So these two gentlemen obviously face arrest, but you've also been speaking to city officials about everything that's been happening. What are they saying?
Yes, Shahan, earlier today I managed to speak to the City of Cape Town's Traffic Deputy Chief, Andre Nel, and he gave us a bit of an idea of what's been going on in the metro.
I can't really speak for all the statistics. I really can only tell you what the traffic services statistics are since the 31st of March. When we started, it wasn't as much, but as we progressed, we've issued 2,528 fines specifically for people disobeying the Disaster Management Act, and we've arrested 94. And as we've gone along, that figure has grown. So in the beginning it was less, but as we've gone along, we've picked up more and more people that have been disobeying those rules.
And Monique, can you tell us just how many people have been arrested in this specific roadblock alone?
Shahan, from what we have seen since our time here, we've seen at least one person being detained, and the occupants of the vehicle that he was driving in also being removed from the scene by a law enforcement officer driving that vehicle, probably to the nearest police station where those gentlemen will be processed. And from what we've seen so far, the R300's roadblock has been the busiest compared to the N1, the N2, the M5 and the N7, which was the quietest roadblock. So officers here at this specific roadblock seems to have been the busiest, and we have been out on the road since 6 o'clock this morning, and what we've heard from officials is that they're expecting it to get even busier, as it seems more residents are becoming lax when it comes to those lockdown regulations. Residents seem to be becoming a bit more complacent when it comes to these lockdown regulations, trying to take more chances.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. Our reporter Monique Mortlock is in Cape Town.